Hi, friends. It's Pastor Terry with a prayer message for Easter number 4. Sometimes I think back to that first Easter and what it must have been like for the disciples of Jesus. Just the incredible whipsaw of emotions that they had going back and forth. I think about them warning Jesus, don't go to Jerusalem, because they feared for his life. In fact, they feared for their own lives as well. But Thomas, that disciple that gets the rap for being the doubting Thomas, was the one that said, if he's going, we might as well go with him, and we'll die with him there as well. So they were heading into Jerusalem, and then the people came out and had a great big party. They were waving palm branches around. They were throwing their coats down in front of the donkey as he was riding into town. And the disciples must have been thinking, well, yeah, this is more like it. This is what we were wanting. But then Jesus was betrayed by one of their own. And he went through several mockeries of trial and was never found guilty, but nevertheless sentenced to death. And then he was crucified. And I think about Peter, big, strong Peter. His last act was denying Jesus 3 times before he went to the cross. And I think about John. And John is there at the foot of the cross when Jesus is being crucified. And as he's dying, Jesus said, man, take care of my mom. And then Jesus died. These disciples were frightened. They were demoralized. They were hopeless. But that was Friday. And Sunday's coming. On Sunday, Jesus arose. Jesus conquered the tomb. The grave was empty. Death was defeated. And this ragtag bunch of fishermen and ex-tax collectors and other just really common people spread the word of Jesus' resurrection, and they changed the world. You see, without resurrection, there is no Christianity. There is no hope for mankind. Because if Jesus just lived, he would have been considered a great teacher. If Jesus would have just died, they would have said that he was a martyr for his cause. But because Jesus arose, he can be the Savior. And this Easter, his resurrection is exactly what we celebrate. This Easter, I pray that many, many will hear this message of good news of resurrection, and they will believe. Thanks, friends. Sunday's coming.